Nickel tour of my N-Gage train platform. It's 3 foot by 5 foot, and it has a separate control panel that's connected to the platform by 6 RG45 internet cables. The control box has 2 meters, 2 power packs, an MRC sound unit, and all the switch controls for the 7 sidings that are on the platform, and they're all controlled by this probe. By just tapping one of the contacts for whatever switch you want to switch, it will automatically switch that switch one way or another. And like I see, you can also control the lights. There's a little green light on here that shows when the probe is charged and ready to be able to switch the lights. The sound system, I could do the sound system from A or B power pack. The A is the diesel, the B is the steam engine, and your track voltage for either A or B depending on which train you're running or which one you want to monitor. The mountain on the side here has a billboard on the top. Has a train going, a stationary train just sitting there in the mountain. The waterfalls, it goes down to a stream that runs along here, has a couple kayakers in the water, and then it moves along, goes underneath the inner loop, the inner main rail, then your outer main loop to another lake that has a dock with some people sitting on the dock, and a path, people walking down the path, and then your road to get back into that lake. You got the cliff, a couple people sitting up on top of the cliff there looking at the scenery. And you have the water pipe coming out, draining the water off of this top lake, which is on the upper level. There's a lake where the water falls and some people sitting on a bench there. You have a residence, a car wash, another house back in the back. In the background, there's a house up on top of the hill. Then you have a few stations. You have your station, a small freight depot on the outer loop, a passenger station also on your outer loop, a passenger station on the inner loop, and you have your alternating blinking crossing lights, another billboard, some more slate cone fence, has a work shed for the sidings for the track people, and a small freight depot here, and then you have the main warehouse terminal that has a track running right alongside of it. That's also a steam whistle, and there's a control here on the platform that you can work that. There's a siding here for your outer loop. There's 5 sidings on the inner loop, with one that's all the way around the back along the front of the mountain. This one right here that comes off of the inner loop, just like a place you can pull some cars off to the side. Let me run this train a little bit before this video gets too long. The sound is on for the A power pack. You can hear the diesel wind up, and then it goes into the tunnel, goes back out the back side, and it comes around. I'm just going to run this one loop around to try to shorten this, and then you can stop. It stops right here at that small freight station. Now if I go to my steam sound, go to sound B, and then that one takes off. And that sound is synchronized with the speed of the train. The faster the train, the faster the sound goes. It slows down to stop here at the station. Once it stops, release the brake. And when he's ready to go again, the engineer there's the whistle, and then I can run this at a crawl speed, but the slowest this will actually run with the Bachmann, according to the scale on the power pack, is about 10 miles an hour. It seems a little faster than that, but if I go much slower, it just barely creeps along. And see if we can get both of these trains going for a little bit. Make one final loop with the two of them. And if I switch to the diesel sound, back to the steam. And that's it. That's the end of my nickel tour. I hope you enjoyed it and have a great day.